to acknowledge the presence here tonight of Donald Keating, nephew of one of the men that lost his life in Ballykissane. So put your hands together please for that man. Ballykissane was an iconic incident in the history of Ireland, and one wonders that if the three guys got to their destination, what would have been. We also have with us the Lord Mayor of Killorglin, Helen or Shea, there at the counter. Welcome, Helen. And before I start now, I'd like to ask Eva Lucey to say a few words, please.
For any of you who doesn't know me, I'm Eva Lucey. I'm from Milltown. I'd like to say thank you to Cllr.Norma Moriarty for inviting me here tonight to say a few words. I suppose for the three gentlemen that drowned on the night, they were the first deaths of 1916, the Easter Rising week. Not many people know that, and I suppose we're just trying to get that out there. Any depiction of 1916 we've seen based around Dublin and Cork, so we'd like to put Kerry on the framework and get that out there. So basically what I'm here tonight just to say, if anyone has any information or would know of any people that could help in any way, any descendants of the men themselves who could come and talk to us, who would be willing to go on camera to do that, or indeed if you had any photographs that you may have at home, you mightn't realise, you might have them up in the attic, but if you took them down and had a quick look through them, you might find something of that time which would be of great help to us. So if you would like to contact us, you can do. We have a Facebook page. It's Ballykissane1916.com. And also, thank you to the management here in the Red Fire. So thank you very much, and I really appreciate you letting me come here tonight to talk to you. Thank you.
I'd like to call on Cllr.Michael Cahill, please.
Councillor Quigg, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to be here tonight. I'd like to thank the organising committee and Councillor Quigg for inviting me. It is obviously important to not alone acknowledge but I would say celebrate the events of 1916 and in particular Ballykissane, where the three previously mentioned men, Keating, Sheehan and Monaghan, lost their lives, the first volunteers to die during the Troubles in 1916, and I'm just delighted to be here, and whatever support I can give the celebrations, as I call them, in 2016. I won't be found wanting. It has come up at council level this year and last year and over the last 3 or 4 years now at this stage, and I recall calling for special events to be organised in Banna and Ballykissane, going back as far as 4 years ago, I believe. I know that my colleague Councillor Quigg has called in recent times as well since his election, and I'd like to congratulate him here as well tonight on that major effort, and I wish you well with the project, and he's delighted to be here. Thank you.
I'd like to call on Councillor Quigg, please. Thank you.
I have my speech wrote down because I probably wouldn't have remembered it. Fellow councillors, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank the Ballykissane 1916 Dead Committee for inviting me here tonight to this, their first fundraising project for the Easter 1916 Centenary commemorations. I'd like to start by acknowledging and paying tribute to volunteers Con Keating, Donald Sheehan and Charlie Monaghan, who died in active service in a tragic accident at Ballykissane Pier. It is of the utmost importance that we continue to commemorate and acknowledge the role that they played in the struggle for Irish freedom, so that the next generation can have an account and an understanding of some of the terrible accidents and atrocities that occurred during this period and beyond. 2016 will see the centenary anniversary of the 1916 Easter Rising, and I believe that such events as Ballykissane should be commemorated in a way that is both fitting and pays tribute to the men and women of this country who laid down their lives or made a contribution to the cause of Irish freedom. The primary focus must be on the people who fought and died in 1916 and to those who contributed to this struggle for Irish freedom in any way. It must also be inclusive of their families and relatives. We should not be ashamed of 1916, nor of our comrades Con Keating, Donald Sheehan or Charlie Monaghan, and the ideals of which they fought and died for. They, along with their other comrades who have laid down their lives for the cause of Irish freedom, will never be forgotten.
I've just spotted Martin Ferris T.D. If Martin would like to say a few words, please. Martin.
The proclamation of 1916, the content of that proclamation is as relevant today as it was then. And what it does tell us is that the content of that proclamation, the vision, the idealism of it, has yet to be realised. And that's a task for each and every one of us who want to see freedom, see justice, see equality for the people of this country. That's something that we have yet to realise. And we owe an awful debt to the men and women of that era who went out and gave their lives, gave their liberty, performed selflessly in pursuit of justice and equality. They didn't succeed then, but they have left us a legacy, all of us, irrespective of what political persuasion we are. They have left us a legacy that we have to inherit, and by doing that, by fulfilling the aims and objectives of what they fought and died for. Again, I want to commend all of you for your tremendous effort here, remembering Ballykissane, as we will in our Kerry, Mulvihill and Shortlands, Cllr, O'Reilly, all those great men that went out, and also the women that support them and went out as well. So we can all be very proud as we stand here tonight, very proud of the very fact that we acknowledge and very much so appreciate their efforts in their day, and are committed to achieving the aims and objectives of what they set out to do. That's our task for the future. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you for the venue and all the help you gave me today setting up this, and thank you very much indeed, and for your lovely spot prize as well. We'll finish now by a few comments from the chairman, and we'll start the quiz then, okay?
Thank you, Tammy. For those of you who don't know me, I'm not much of a talker. Those who do will tell you I'm lying. Thank you all for coming out this evening. It's great to see such great local support for this cause. It's kind of hard to believe that this was only 100 years ago. It's not that long a time in the great scheme of things. So I'll keep it short and just say thank you all for coming out, and I hope you support us in our further fundraising efforts in the future and for our events on Easter weekend in 2016. Thank you.